Hello again and welcome to Me and My Golf TV. We are here at the Asprey.
And today we're talking about the role of the trail elbow in the backswing. Let's take charge of your game. Okay, so today we're answering a Facebook question from Kevin Evans. Now, Kevin is 65 years of age. He's having some golf lessons at the moment. He just wants clarification on a position that they're working at in his golf swing. So he's been told, he's a right-handed golfer, to get the golf club at the top of the backswing, or to get his arm, should I say, into a waiter's tray position. I always remember reading the Seve Ballesteros book, and you know that position there where he's holding the waiter's tray. You can see that the right wrist is flat and the elbow's pointing downwards. So he's asked, is it a good thing to do? Now, yes it is. We would like that normally in the golf swing, but we need to find out whether you can do that. It doesn't matter what age you are. If somebody is struggling with their right arm position, we have a physical test that we do to see whether you can do it. So Andy, should we have a go with it?
Yes, of course we can. So I think it's a good point there, Piers. A lot of people are aware of this right elbow, but not a lot of people are aware of actually how flexible it is. So like I say, we'll go through the 1990 test.
Okay, so 1990 test, what is it?
1990 test. So what we're going to do, we don't need the golf club first, but first of all, we're going to stand facing the mirror. We've got a mirror to the side of us here, and we're going to get the elbow at 90 degrees level with your shoulder, okay? So from here, we're going to get the elbow level with the shoulder and your arm bent at 90 degrees. All we're going to do from here is to see how far we can rotate back. Now, if we can rotate it back past your ear, then that's good.
Good.
Okay, now, some people may be a little short of this at the moment, but we want to see if we can rotate it past your ear. Okay, there's the first test. But obviously we don't hit the golf ball standing up, we hit the golf ball from leaning forward, and this changes it. So we're going to take your 5-iron posture, okay, and all we're going to do from here is get your elbow again level with the shoulder, arm at 90 degrees, and then we're going to see if we can rotate again the elbow. Okay, now Piers can probably have a better description now of what we're looking for.
Yeah, so what we're after now is, you can see Andy's forearm there. We want it the same angle as his spine angle. If he can do that, then you can get into that waiter's tray position. If you can only get your hand up a couple of inches, which we see a lot, so sometimes we have shoulder injuries past, and this is a position we see. So in fact, actually from there, Andy, if you do that, and actually just swing to the top of your backswing, if you just turn, you'll see that elbow is not going to go anywhere near that waiter's tray position. Difficult. Okay, so yeah, this is something that you need to check before you try and achieve this. So if you do fail that test, Kevin, the answer is at the moment, no, you shouldn't be working towards it, because if you physically are limited in doing something, don't work really hard to push through that pain barrier potential.
Yeah, and I think it's important, like we said, we're looking to get this elbow pointing more down in this position here, and if you haven't got the mobility, then it can cause this elbow to pop out, and it has an effect on swing plane and also face position. So what we would say to maybe people who haven't got the mobility, Piers, and the arm pops out at the top of the golf swing is, we'd say, well, look, let's work on more of a controlled, shorter backswing. So, because the longer they go, the more the elbow's going to pop out.
Majority of people, I think in our minds, our brains tell us, they see everybody on the TV, our brains tell us that we have to get the golf club up there, and sometimes your body just bypasses the correct way to do it and just does it for you. So, just a quick one there, Andy, just go to the top of the backswing again into the bad position if you could. So, going into this flying right elbow, we would call this. What can happen from there? What's the two main things that we see happen from this?
We'll see the club face is now pointing down to the ground, very open.
Very open.
Okay, and there's only really one way with an open face and the club being sort of pointing over to the right. We're going to see that club come down very steeply across the swing plane. And we all know what happens from there, slides, pulls, and all sorts of direction.
And we often see a lot of people when they go back and they're in a pretty good position. We just almost going stop. They don't. They carry on. That's when this elbow comes out. That's when the face gets open, and that's when, as Andy says, the trouble starts.
Definitely. So if you want just a feeling of that where the right elbow should be, if you get into your setup, get your right hand on the golf club, bend your right arm here, and then just make a rotation. And we want to feel then that elbow is pointing down, and we've got that sort of right hand in that waiter's tray position. And you'll know straight away if this feels tough, then you can also, obviously, we need to just check that 1990 as well.
Great drill there, Andy. I like that, the way that you got the golf club to the top by setting the arm and then just turning. Yeah, good way of doing it. So Kevin, your job from here is to do the 90-90 test. If you can pass it, then you carry on with that weighted trade position. If you cannot, I'd seek maybe, obviously, first thing to do in your golf swing is to make sure it stays short. Second thing, I would perhaps go and see a physio and see if something can be done about it. Okay guys, I hope this helps. So you need to be aware that your body will control your golf swing. So we're going to do lots of videos throughout this year on different screens and how they affect the body, bringing in some experts. So look forward to that. And guys, give us a thumbs up.
Post your results or test the 90-90 and let us know if you pass or fail. We want to know. Yeah, test it out and just give us some feedback. That'd be great.
Good idea. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's see you soon on Me and My Golf TV.
Okay, a very high shot, and whenever we see too much height, we see traffic distance.
Okay, so a contact issue, passing through, and also the trajectory.